Welcome, Minneapolis junior, senior high school fans, back to the Lion Country Stadium. It's September 28, 2012. We're here for the Lions' fourth game of this 2012 season, their third league game, as they host the Sacred Heart Knights of Salina tonight. Dale Leach, Scott Oshman here on Eagle Communications Channel 20 and SalinaPost.com. Welcome, Scott.
Thank you, Dale. It's good to be back on the air with you tonight as usual. And, Dale, you know, we come into tonight, both teams coming in with the same record coming into tonight.
Overall.
At 3-1, Sacred Heart coming off of a really tough loss to a very good Beloit team. And we coming off of a very nice victory against a decent Southeast of Saline team.
Yes. They had a rude shock at Beloit last week. I think it was 70-20 or 77-20, yep. Something like that. It's nine
touchdowns,
nine possessions, 9 touchdowns for the Trojans.
9 2-point conversions is the way I understood.
And thank goodness for the running clock is all I have to say for any time you're facing an opponent like that.
Yep.
So it will be our last regular season game of the year. Like as you said, both schools are 3-1. Minneapolis is 2-0 in the leagues. Sacred Heart's 1-1. They've had the fortune of playing arguably the least equipped team in the conference in Republic County at Belleville at the first game of the year, and they won by big numbers there. And they've also had we won't play Republic County this year due to them dropping the 2A and being in a large district. And then Sacred Heart played at Beloit last Friday night and got their comeuppance handed to them against the Trojans of Beloit. And we've not played Beloit, as I said, but we'll the last game of the year. So there's really no common opponents yet. I'm eager to see this game tonight to see how the Lions do. I think we potentially could have a victory here tonight if we play well. They've got some good skill people, but so do we.
So do we, you know, and I've said this numerous times throughout the year. A lot of times it's underestimated at just how strong our front line is, both the offensive line and the defensive line, and I keep seeing that from game after game at just how valuable that front line is.
Strong and experienced.
A lot of them have been starters since their sophomore year. And, you know, they bring a lot onto this field, so it's pretty exciting to see. Like you said, they've got some good skilled players, Dale. So do we. They've got a couple speedsters. That will be a tough one to match up for us on a couple of those. But, yeah, coming into tonight, if we play mistake-free, I like our chances.
I do, too. Last year, their quarterback went out with a concussion in the game. Number 10, Nick Ruthno, who's a junior this year. And their tailback, number 6, Drew Diedrich, came in and played quarterback for him. Ruthro is a very good quarterback and a good defensive back, too, if I remember correctly. Drew Diedrich is, as a senior, is a premier sprinter in our league. Very fast young man. We're going to have to guard the corners well, to keep him contained. But quite honestly, so far we've been strong up the middle. I mean, even lacrosse with their 2 good backs, they didn't break much against us up the middle. Our weakness was on that side, and I'm sure that's where the Knights will attack tonight, the Lions.
Yeah, they'll start out up the middle, but they will eventually throw something outside, and you're exactly right. And then it becomes how strong are you and how quick are you to get to the corner to try to stop them, as the Lions will have a challenge with that. But I also like the fact that we are so powerful up front on the defensive line side that we can get some penetration and some push on that defensive line.
Very much so. Kind of in points for and points against on each team, our stats represent well the one real close game we played and one blowout against us, and then 2 good victories. We've had 86 points scored for us and 46 against us. Sacred Heart playing against Republic County and playing against Beloit. Their stats are kind of askew. They have had 170 points scored, but they've had 110 scored against them. Of course, 70 of those were in one game.
Yeah.
But 77 of their points were in one game too. So you have to take into the consideration the fact of who they played in 2 of those 3 games. Rushing yardage, they have 778 yards and 619 yards passing, all out of Wuthno as the quarterback. Our rushing stats and passing stats are a little incomplete, so I don't really want to go over that. Their leading rusher is number 10, Nick Wuthno, a junior, 251 yards.
So he runs a little bit out of the from the quarterback spot.
Yep.
Some option in there.
Must be. I've not seen film, but their second leading rusher is number 6, Drew Diedrich, with 205 yards. Each of those has scored 1 TD. I don't know if those stats are right or not, but that's what the league website had down. And number 33 is their next leading rusher, Zach Butts, a junior, 139 yards. And we are to get set for the national anthem here on our country, and the men and women who are representing us at home and overseas.
The Minneapolis High School Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Dennis Wall. Please let us keep in mind our servicemen and servicewomen who are protecting our freedoms both home and abroad.
Nice job by Mr. Dennis Ball and the Minneapolis High School Pep Band as they do our national anthem. And we're back here as we get ready for tonight's ball game. About 7.5 minutes before tonight's kickoff. And Dale, some exciting times.
They are.
For Minneapolis football.
They really are. We've got some kids that have, as you mentioned, been a lot of them playing regularly or starting since they're sophomores, and they're have put in a good senior year so far with a 3-1 record. They're only lost to the number 1 rated team in 2A, who handled Plainville pretty good last week, from what I understand. Another very, very good team in 2A. So we've got a pretty good squad. We don't have Beloit numbers, but not very many people do.
No, they don't. And that's I haven't seen much. I haven't looked at this, see how Phillipsburg and Norton are doing. But you can't look ahead to district, but we know the district's going to be really tough. But we got to get through the regular part of the season first, and then district starts a whole new season.
Right now, it's playing good in league. That's the big thing.
And that is the big thing right now. And right now, we're sitting very good as we come into tonight's matchup against the Sacred Heart Knights. And Sacred Heart does bring some talent onto this field, and we're going to have to be quick. How last year's game, Dale?
Last year's, they have won the last 2 games in a row. Last year it was 33-10. Sacred Heart at Salina. They beat us by 2 here 2 years ago, 20-18. This is the 25th game in the series. They lead at 19 wins to our 5 wins. As I mentioned, they've won the last 2. They've won 6 of the last 8 dating back to 2004 when they entered the NCAA. So getting close to 10 years for that now. The Lions victories have been in 2004 and then 3 years ago in 2009 at Salina, where we spanked them 45-6. That was a very exciting game there. Some of their other athletes to look for tonight, as Wuthno, we said, was their leading rusher in passing. He's 619 yards, 26 of 54 with 2 interceptions, 6 touchdowns passing. Receivers to look for, number 12, Tate Richards, a junior, with 8 receptions, 172 yards. Number 14, Tony Chavez, a senior, 7 receptions, 255 yards. He's a pretty good athlete, remember, from basketball.
Yeah, he is. Very good athlete from basketball.
And number 28, Aaron Diedrich, 5 receptions for 68 yards. They've had a young man of 4 interceptions, Clayton Wetter, a senior, number 35. No, take that back. Team interceptions for Wetter's had 2 of them. Their kicker, Tony Bonilla. He's 23 of 24 on PAT kicks and 1 of 1 on field goals. It was in the 20 to 29 yard range. Punting, Wuthno, number 10, has a 38.4 average, so pretty comparable to our
Alex.
young Alex Yoxel. So kicking game is kind of a wash tonight between the 2 squads.
Yeah, it really is. Really is. Yeah, not too bad of a night for football. Nice and cool.
Great night.
A little bit of breeze out of the south as we get closer.
I see some people in the stands below us in shorts, and I feel sorry for them. They're going to regret that probably before the night's over.
I almost did the same thing, Dale.
Did you?
Came dang close.
Here's the introduction to the Lions starters. Luke Eckert, number 2. Denny Forstner on the PA tonight for the Lions. Briggs, Macy.
Matt Comfort.
What did he call him?
Matt the Marshall Comfort.
Matt the Marshall Comfort. Matt, of course, Matt Dillon.
So as we go through the starting lineups for Minneapolis.
Friend, number 11. Lott, number 38. Go ahead, Scott.
All right, that's fine. You can have it, buddy. Sean Forte, number 52 for the Lions, one of the strong linemen. At center, number 61, Jacob Griffith at center for the Lions, a junior. 63 is Colby Berry. The other guard for the Lions. 71, Justin Klein.
Rister Jr.
And the other tackle for the Lions, another senior, number 77, Connor Nace.
I'm partial to that number. I wore that in high school myself.
Number 82, John Kelly at the tight end. So Minneapolis Lions in their all blue tonight. Sacred Heart Knights in their gold and white. Captains for the Sacred Heart Knights, number 21, and that is Keaton Hale, and number 12, Tate Richards. Minneapolis captains, Justin Klein, Connor Nace, Matt Comfort, as well as number 68, Connor Yeager.
We have at least one walking wounded on the sideline tonight, and Quentin Clark. I assume he's wounded. Don't know what the status is there. Not in full gear tonight. So, and is that Reed Brock down there too?
Yeah, that is Reed Brock. Yep.
So Two players that saw some action last week will not be playing tonight, Skylar Reebrock and Quentin Clark.
Last week we had a great, Luke Eckert had a tremendous game last week, Dale.
Yes, he did.
So Minneapolis won the toss. They deferred to the second half. So Minneapolis, as I said earlier, they're all blue. And Sacred Heart, gold pants, gold helmet, white jersey as we get ready for tonight's kickoff against the Sacred Heart Knights.
The wind is out of the south. Not much, but maybe, I don't know, 5-10 mile an hour. The flags across the field Randy Bertrand provides
our flag.
Just a little bit of flapping in the breeze there. Well, we're glad you're joining us here on Eagle Communications Channel 20 or SalinaPost.com, either way.
Yep.
Your host for Lion Sports, Andrew Yoxel, will kick off for the Lions. Alex, yes. Andrew's gone. I went through 3 games without making that mistake. Now I made it in the first game. Say the name for 4 years. It's just hard to get it out of your system.
Alex getting ready to kick it off. Back deep will be Drew Dietrich, as well as number 42, I believe. Is that right? Kyler Stover. I can't quite tell for sure if that's a 42 across the way or not. So, and we are off. Kick is up, and it will be taken by Stover at about the 15-yard line. And he immediately blocks it, takes and gets by one tackler before he's knocked down at about the 35-yard line, about a 20-yard kickoff return by number 42.
Eckert with the tackle.
So Sacred Heart will start out here against the Minneapolis Lions. They will line up in an I formation with one receiver out to the left-hand side. Quarterback is under center.
Chavez here at the lower part of your screen.
And they'll pitch to Dietrich. And Dietrich is hit hard at the line. Nice job by the inside line, number 77, I believe, and Dietrich slow
on the ground thinking about that.
So,
one thing I was going to say, Scott, and I forgot here to open the game is, you know, the Knights just took a big whooping against Beloit last week, and we need to come out fired up and hit them, ready to hit them hard and try to take advantage or do something against them early on, and maybe that that defeat last week will help against the Knights tonight.
Dietrich comes out for a play, as they will send 2 receivers out to the left-hand side, back to an I formation for the Knights. And this time they go back the other direction. He will be taken
42.
down by Macy as well as Lott, 42 with the carry. As Macy and Lott take him down. Gain of about, I believe, 5 on the play. Will bring up a 3rd down and 5. Comes back to the line of scrimmage, 40-yard line for the Knights. With now under center, I formation. 1 to the right, 1 to the left. We send some pressure up the middle, and they've got them wrapped up. Nice job by the interior line. Once again, Minneapolis interior line, Dale, did a great job on that.
Fullback fought forward and got another 2 yards maybe, but not enough for the first down. Got to the 42 of Sacred Heart.
And they will punt. So back for Minneapolis. It looks like Colin Briggs will go back. Low snap. And
good Sacred Heart bounce there.
Yeah, it does. Not a very high kick by any means, but it does take the Sacred Heart roll. Minneapolis will take it over at their 18-yard line. So about a 20.
And they're 42.
39-yard punt.
Which is right at his average. Got a good bounce on it, 10 yards or more. as you said, it was not very high at all compared to what
No,
we see
compared
out
to
of
what we
Alex
see.
Joxel.
Yeah. But it does definitely take the role.
It was effective.
Yeah. Minneapolis will come out with 2 in the backfield, a wishbone look, and 2 receivers out to the left. He goes down in that pistol formation. He hands it right off to the upside, and they hit him hard.
Lott, I believe, was the ball carrier. Got
Maybe
a yard.
gain a yard on that. You said Lott was the carrier?
Yes, Got to the 19.
Said what? Wetter had the tackle. Minneapolis comes back. Same formation. With 2 receivers out to the left. 2nd down and 9. This time they hand it off to Eckert, and Eckert will maybe lunge forward for a yard, but once again he's hit by the line.
Got to the 20, another 1 yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Kelly comes out for the Lions. Didn't see who comes in, but Kelly comes out. So they'll come back 3rd down and 8 right here. Lott, the lone setback. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. For comfort. They show a little blitz. They have some pressure coming. They throw it.
Intercept.
Incomplete.
Might have been
There
a
was
little
some
push off
contact.
there. I don't know. Macy went down. Incomplete.
Could have been a pick.
So 3 and out for the Knights, 3 and out for Minneapolis.
Joxel will stand at about his own 8-yard line. Knights have a couple returners back. Good snap. Nice high kick.
What a punt.
And it's on the ground. He does pick it back up. And he'll go to the outside. Comes back up, still on his feet and still going. And he cuts back, and he'll be taken down at about the 41-yard line. A great punt, Dale, but an even better return for the Knights. As
they get all the way to the Minneapolis 39.
A big return for the Knights.
So they're in Minneapolis territory to start. The advantage to the Knights on the punt exchange. The 8:28 mark in the first quarter they take over.
First down for the Knights at the Minneapolis 39-yard line.
3 backs.
In Minneapolis territory. Here's the Knights. They will hand off the fullback, and he will get up to about the 35-yard line as Sacred Heart gets into the Minneapolis territory.
About a 3-yard gain up to the 41, or the 36, excuse me.
Second down and 6 coming for the Knights. And they load him up in the backfield.
Yep.
Quarterback.
Shotgun with 3 backs
Yeah,
behind him.
Interesting. This time he will drop back to pass, throws it up top, has a receiver, and he's got it. Great catch by the receiver, goes up in the air. And Chavez, number 14.
Good coverage by Eckert. He just a lot shorter, unfortunately, than Chavez. Chavez is 6'1" or 6'2".
Great position on him, but
they're 1st and goal at the Minneapolis 8.
So that was a gain of about 18 on the play. First down. First and goal for the Knights. And he'll bounce back to the inside.
And he's corralled.
Taken down for a loss, it should be.
Yes. To the 9-yard line, so a loss of a yard.
Nice job by Forte Nason Lott. So they come back to the line, ball on the 9-yard line. Chavez goes out to the left. One receiver out the right, back to an I formation for the Knights. And, breaks out of a tackle.
Man.
Had him in the backfield, and he will get in for the touchdown. That's a hard run by the quarterback, and he gets in for the touchdown. We had him corralled.
Had him for a loss in the backfield. With no TD at the 6:35 mark. And they go for two with Bonilla to kick.
And he quickly gets it up, and it's good.
So the Knights draw first blood here in the game on their second drive at the 6:35 mark, going up 7-0 over our Fighting Lions. We'll get our second chance here shortly. We'll take a break and hear a word from our sponsors and be right back.
Delphus Co-op will always be there to give you the most up-to-date information on the right type of seed to use, weather conditions, market information, all at your fingertips. All you have to do is go to delphuscoop.com. They'll keep you informed on how to make your farm as efficient and successful as possible.
The Minneapolis Junior-Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of the Lions games on SalinaPost.com. Join them as they encourage student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
Welcome back to Lion Country Stadium. Lions set to receive their first kickoff of the night. Bonilla to kick for the Knights.
Yeah, Sigerhart strikes first here. And kick is up, and it'll be taken by Briggs at about the 15-yard line. Goes to the outside, gets it up on the sidelines, turns it up, still on his feet. And it'll be forced out of bounds at about the 30-yard line, about a 15-yard return if that's where they spot it.
Got the corner, made about 10 yards once they hit it. And they are going to mark it at the 34 of Minneapolis.
First down for Minneapolis.
At the 6:28 mark.
So starting out, Dale, it looks like Sigerhart's pretty strong at the middle, as we are. And we'll see what we do on this possession with our second possession of the ballgame. Two to the left, one in the backfield, offset. And he'll hand it off to
Fleming.
And he'll get it out to the 35-yard line. Gain of 1 on the play.
Yes, Fleming was the ball carrier. Gets it to the 35, as Scott said.
About 2-yard gain, Dale.
Yeah, it was inside the 34, so.
They'll come back to the line of scrimmage. They'll send Friend and Macy out to the left. Briggs, and I'm not sure who the other one is out the right-hand side.
Eckert, probably. Yep.
Has Friend out there. Oh! In and out of his hands.
I think 38 got a mid on it. It was right there. Good pass defense.
Yeah, that was, and it was close. Third down and 8 coming up right here. Had a nice look right there.
Defender was Andrew LaValle, the senior, 5'10" inch.
Friend and Macy go back out that same direction.
3rd and 8.
As Briggs and Eckert out to the right. One in the backfield with Comfort. Drops back to pass again. Has some time. Steps up, throws across, gets it to Eckert, and
I think he's got it.
No, they're not going to give it to him. They spot it.
Oh, yeah.
Bad spot. A gain of about 7 on the play, but
bring a 4th and 1. And Alex Yoxel comes on to punt. But we finally got the pass completion.
And
timeout, Sacred Heart.
Yeah, Sacred Heart had too many players on the field, so Minneapolis was trying to quickly get it punt off, and Sacred Heart burns a timeout. So we will go ahead and take one with them. 7-0. Sacred Heart with the lead. 5:09 left to go in the first. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
Where do you go in Minneapolis for fresh fruit, quality cuts of meat, fresh vegetables, all the products you need for your kitchen? Jeans IGA. Jeans is proud to sponsor Minneapolis Lions High School sports. Encourage your children to excel both in the classroom and in sports. They'll thank you for it.
Upgrade your truck's look with a topper, locking tailgate, or tonneau cover, maybe a grill guard or bumper replacement. K4 Trailer, RV, and Truck Accessories works with over 300 vendors, so we can supply you with the accessories you want for your truck. Check them out at 1640 West State Street in Salina or online at k4trailersales.com.
Welcome back to Minneapolis. Dale Leach, Scott Osherman here as Yox will stand at his own 30 to punt this one off. Sacred Heart will have a couple returners back deep. They had a good return last time. Great snap. Nice high punt. And they call a fair catch, and he will down it right there. Nice job. Jeremiah Friend goes down as he gets hit right when he kind of got...
I didn't see the contact
yeah,
myself.
I think he was the gunner coming on the outside, and it looked like somebody just kind of popped him. I don't think it's anything. It may be maybe more of a
Stinger.
So.
Well, those are a little bit debilitating. Ball is on the Sacred Heart 23-yard line. 5:02 remaining in the first quarter. The Knights are up 7-0, scoring on their second possession on a
9-yard touchdown.
Four-play drive.
Yep. So, well, Dale, let's go ahead and take a break here.
Yeah,
it looks like
well.
they're attending to him. So we'll take a break after this word from our sponsors.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank with locations in Salina, Minneapolis, Bennington, Wamego, and Sylvan Grove. A proud sponsor of this game. Member FDIC.
Robertson Monuments has been developing memorials in central Kansas now for over 100 years. Robertson Monuments' strength as a company is a direct result of the commitment that they have to you, their customer. Robertson Monument, Minneapolis, wants to work beside you to create a lasting tribute to the loved one you have lost. Go to robertsonmonuments.com for more information.
Friend comes off under his own power.
Sacred Heart has the ball at their own 23-yard line. The fullback goes up the middle. Number 33, and that is Zach Butts. Maybe gets one on the play.
Right at inside the 25, so probably two. Second 8. Yeah, it's by the sticks. The second 9. So I misjudged where it was to begin with.
That's okay. 4:38 left to go here in the first quarter. 7-0. Sacred Heart with the early lead. I formation for with now. Oh, they move on that one.
Yep, they jumped.
So
left guard
moves on that one. So that will back him up 5 as number 50, Austin Cack, a junior, jumps.
Takes it back to the 20.
Sacred Heart will back it up with the penalty right there.
Second and long for the Knights. 4:15 remaining in the first quarter. Leading the Lions 7-0.
First penalty of the night, I believe.
Lorling left, a pass, incomplete, in and out of the hands of the fullback. He was under great duress there by Klein. Just got rid of the ball before he was being taken down.
Nice job by the Lions on the defense.
So it's 3rd and 14 now.
As they come back to the line of scrimmage here, 3rd and 14, as you said, Dale. 4:03 left to go here in.
I formation, 2 receivers left.
And drops back pass, has some pressure coming. He'll throw it again, and he catches it. He will not have the first down, but it is a catch.
Hit by Macy and driven out by Briggs, I think, or Lott, maybe both. I
didn't see who caught it over there.
It was 14 Chavez. 4th and 5 coming up. The ball is at the 34.
And they will punt again. Briggs back for the Lions. Good snap. Much better punt. Briggs.
Did he call for a catch?
He did not.
Oh, okay.
He did not.
That was a placement flag that went in there, not a penalty flag.
Wow. Nice job by Briggs to hold on to that, and he got hammered when he got hit. So
we're at the Minneapolis 41. We've started at our 18, our 34, and now our 41 at the 3:47 mark.
Third down. First down, I think. At our own 40 and a half yard line. One in the backfield, to the right, to the left for Comfort. And he'll hand it off. Gets it up to Lott. Nice job by Garrett Lott. He'll have the first down. Nice job, Garrett Lott. Great run right
over
there.
The left side.
20-yard carry by Garrett Lott.
Up to the night 40-yard line.
Minneapolis gets their first down of the night. Nice job by Garrett Lott. As we go into night territory for the first time. To the right, to the left for Minneapolis. Goes to Lott again, and he'll break another one up and gets another 5 yards on the play.
He had to move some speed there to go from the right side of the quarterback, Comfort, and get over off left tackle.
Nice job by Garrett Lott as he gets another 5 on the play.
To the night 36-yard line.
As you said, Dale, he had the hole was covered up right there, and he had to bounce out just to the outside. Nice job by Garrett Lott.
2:50 remaining here in this first quarter. The Lions on the move.
Comfort draws back. He's got pressure coming.
He was hit just as he threw it, and the ball went off a little bit. Lott was out there open in the flat. Comfort got smacked from the blind side. I didn't see what the number was of the night.
It was coming from the defensive end, outside defensive end, maybe even a linebacker from the outside moving up to.
So it's going to be 3rd and about 6.
That was a big hit, though. I think it was number 38, Dale, for the Sacred Heart Knights, and that is Andrew LaValle. Could be wrong, but if that's the case, he came from an outside linebacker spot. Shows blitz again. And he comes again.
Oh, and he runs into his blocker and goes down at the 41 of Sacred Heart. You're right, 38. The right side linebacker was on the blitz again, and he's probably the one that did it.
Yeah, I think that's exactly who did it the first time. We'll try to pin him back now as Joxel gets ready to punt for his 3rd time tonight. Good snap. And he angles
to the
it.
Side. Oh, great.
Nice job by Minneapolis.
Almost to the 5-yard line.
Nice job. It is about to the 5-yard line. Great job. Is a 36-yard punt right there by Alex Joxel. I did it for you. So takes it out of bounds.
It'll
nice
be
job.
a long time before he's forgotten. The 2:26 mark of the first quarter, Sacred Heart takes over on their 5. Now the scoreboard says the 6. So I guess we'll have to go with that.
2:26 left to go in the first quarter. 7-0. Sacred Heart with the lead.
We could use a big defensive play here.
Oh, we could, Dale. We could. They have 2 receivers, one to the right, one to the left. And they take it to Diedrich up the middle. And
tries the left tackle. Might have
about
got
2 on the play.
Yards, yeah.
Colby Berry in on the tackle. As well as Gage Mortimer.
To the 8-yard line.
As they will now have 2nd down and 8 here. Ball on the 9-yard line. 2 receivers for the Knights. One to the right, one to the left. And he goes to the fullback. And he'll get to about the 10-yard line, gain of 1. as number 33, Butts with the carry.
Brings up a 3rd and 7 for the Knights from their 10.
Minute 27 left to go here in the first quarter.
I'm surprised they have not tried some speed on the outside on a running play.
Well, they've got 3 to the outside right now. High snap, but it's over his head, and he bounces back, and he's going to get him. Yes, he does. Nice job. That's awfully close. It's not going to be a safety, but it is very close, and that puts him way back.
That's going to put Minneapolis 1st and goal.
Nice job by Minneapolis. Justin Klein in there forcing it, and that's a loss of about 9 on the play. Gets it all the way back.
We are on the 1-yard line.
So.
Oh, okay, that was 3rd down. I'm sorry. I was way ahead of myself.
Oh, gosh darn it. Whew, thank you very much. Sorry about that, folks. I got a little nervous. Colin Briggs calls for the fair catch signal and then misjudges it. Had to come up a few steps. It came off his fingertips, but he does land on it. Minneapolis will have it at the Sacred Heart 28-yard line, so great field position for the Lions.
Lion field position continues to improve throughout the quarter. Unfortunately, we're down 7-0. 35 seconds left in this first quarter.
2 to the left, 1 to the right. 1 in the backfield for Comfort. Eckert in a flanker out to the outside. He'll drop back to pass. Throws it up high, and it's going to be intercepted. And
interference from behind is going to be the call.
And they're going to have it at their own 5-yard line. So that's frustrating.
Pass appears to be intercepted by Andrew LeBailey.
Call should.
Oh, it's against them. Oh, wow.
No interception.
No interception, and that's going to give us some yardage on that. So the interception is waved off. I really kind of thought that Jeremiah Friend had pushed off.
Yeah.
We dodged a bullet right there.
They must have pushed first. The personal foul, I believe, from our 30, from the Sacred Heart 28.
So they'll mark it off.
Yes, 15-yard penalty. So they'll take it down to Sacred Heart 13.
So 15-yard penalty there.
In the red zone, 1st down, 26 seconds left in the quarter.
2 receivers right, 2 to the left for Matt Comfort. And he gives it to Garrett Lott. Nice job, Garrett Lott. I'll tell you, he is running hard.
Yes.
Gets it down to about the 8-yard line, a gain of about, I'm going to say 9-yard line, gain of about 5 on the play, maybe 6. Nice job, Garrett Lott.
And the clock is going to expire here before we get into the playoff.
And that will be the end of the first quarter. Minneapolis trails by 7, but they're knocking on the door. 7-0 here at Lion Country Field as Minneapolis Lions trails Sacred Heart Knights. We'll be back for second quarter action. Minneapolis knocking on the door on the Sacred Heart 9-yard line. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors. You're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 20 Minneapolis.
City Pharmacy has brought you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wool will help you with your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy, downtown Minneapolis.
CNR Plating and his crew would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. CNR Plating is a Minneapolis Lions sport backer and wants to wish the Lions a great season.
At Lambert Insurance, Sue Clanton can make shopping for insurance easy. With insurance plans changing all the time and costs increasing constantly, getting coverage you need at affordable rates can be a challenge. Let Sue Clanton at Lambert Insurance in Minneapolis help.
Welcome back to Lion Country Stadium as we get ready to roll for the second quarter. 4th play of the Lion drive now.
Minneapolis on the 9-yard line of Sacred Heart. They will send 2 receivers out the right-hand side to the left. Lott will be in the backfield with Comfort. As we will try to score here. They will hand it off to Lott, and he's not going to get anywhere. He'll be hit at the line of scrimmage, maybe lost a half a yard. We'll bring up a 3rd down and goal, or 3rd down and 5.
Just inside the 10-yard line. So still at the Sacred Heart 9.
Friend and Macy out to the left. Briggs and Eckert out to the right. Looks like they're going to send some pressure. They fake the handoff. They will drop it back. Throws it across. Jeremiah off of the top of his hands. And that will bring up a
He was hit
4th
right
down.
as the ball was getting to him. Good defensive play.
So
Eric
freshman
Yoxel.
Eric Yoxel comes, as you said, to come in to try to kick the field goal. Macy will be the holder.
Our first field goal attempt of the season. About a
Slams down, kick is up, and it is good. Nice job, Eric Yoxel. And it gets the field goal. Nice job, Eric Yoxel.
10-yard line, so it's 27-yard field goal. Eric Yoxel puts the Lions on the board with that field goal at the 11:09 mark, making it 7-3 Sacred Heart. And that ball could have carried quite a distance beyond that, 27 yards.
It was a 27 yards that we said.
That was on the 10, so it'd be a 27-yarder. There's our future Lionette cheerleaders down here. Plus 2, 3 current line cheerleaders.
Yep. My daughter being one of them.
Yep.
So.
Back for the Knights, number 6, Drew Dietrich, and number 42, Kyle Stover.
The Knight defense stiffened there against the Lions, but we did get the 3 points.
Yes, they did, but we did get on the board. 7-3. Lions get some points here.
Taken at the 14. Runs into his own blocker, that helps.
And a nice return right there. About a 12-yard return by number 42 for the Knights.
Been a good returner for the Knights tonight. They're going to start out on their 22.
As Minneapolis had kind of pinned them back on field position, Dale, we strike on a short field. Couldn't get the touchdown, but it does get some points on the board. Sacred Heart will have it at their own 21-yard line. High formation, quarterback goes under center, one to the right, one to the left for Withnow and the Knights. They will pitch the outside. We've talked about that. And, nice job by Minneapolis filling the hole. He does get 5 on the play, but we do shut down the hole as
Briggs in on it for sure. We have Nace. No. Not Nace. 52 is
52 for the Lions.
Forte limping off. He has a heavily bandaged ankle. Sprained it last week against Southeast. So 3-yard gain for the Knights up to the line 20. They're 25, excuse me.
Shotgun formation. He'll drop back to pass. And he throws it up in the air.
Complete by... he fumbled it out of bounds.
Then he catches it. Wow, that's a catch by Chavez. Tips it up in the air, and it lands in his breadbasket. Wow. That
into
was
Lion
a heck of a
territory.
catch.
The Minneapolis 49.
That was a great job by Macy. But that's a heck of a catch by Chavez.
Withnow to Chavez has been their big advantage tonight in the passing game. 2 big strikes.
First down, Sacred Heart.
Minneapolis ball at midfield. I formation once again. This time he fakes the handoff, rolls the outside, and incomplete pass. That ball came quick.
I was thinking he was getting hit with the ball still in his hand, but not the case. He got rid of it quickly. So 2nd and 10 from the Minneapolis 49.
Coverage on the play by Luke Eckert.
Eckert with the defense.
Second down and 10.
7-3, Sacred Heart with the lead in the second quarter. 2nd and 10 for the Knights. 2 to the right, 1 to the left, shotgun formation. Minneapolis shows some pressure, and they get him in the... Gets away, and he breaks it.
That's two touchdowns. He's going to score, breaking away from a tackler. 49 yards.
No wonder he is leading the way in rushing for Sacred Heart.
The 9:37 mark, they go up 13-3. And number 44, Bonilla, in to kick the extra point.
And it looks like it is good.
So the Knights are up 14-0 at the 9:37 mark. Or 14-3, excuse me.
I'll tell you, that's a big run there by Wooth now as he takes it 50 yards, and Sacred Heart strikes again.
A very good runner, very good athlete. He was doing a good job against us last year until he went out with a concussion. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Parents, would you like to save money while sending your child to college? We offer a career with benefits no other employer can match. We can even provide your child with a part-time job while in college and help you pay for college. Contact the U.S. Army and U.S. Army Reserve's Career Center at the Central Mall in Salina at 785-827-3666.
All Seasons Power Equipment is your center for all types of lawn care products. Quality brand name mowers to pick from. Grasshopper, Hustler, Lawn Boy, Toro, plus Husqvarna and Steel products. Complete service and free home demos. All Seasons Power Equipment, Minneapolis and Salina.
Bennett Buick GMC has been family owned and operated since 1950.
Welcome back, Bonilla to kick to the Lions. Back will be Briggs and Eckert, I believe. And it'll go towards Briggs, and he will take it at about the 10-yard line, and he'll get up to about the 22-yard line. So about a 12-yard return by Briggs, as Minneapolis will start.
At the 9:31 mark here in the second quarter. At the Minneapolis 22, first down.
14-3 here. Sacred Heart with the lead. 9:31 left to go in the first half. Briggs will go out to the left. Friend out to the right. Wishbone formation in the backfield with Comfort. It's a delay. Backside handoff goes to Eckert. Eckert breaks to the outside, gets close, and he should have the first down. Be awfully close.
About the 32-yard line is where it's marked. They're probably going to measure. Now the stick saying 9-yard gain.
I would have measured it.
Second and 1.
They box it in tight, and they will go. Hits it in. This time he'll have the first down. As Eckert runs right into some tough defense, but they will have the first down.
To the 33. So.
First down for the Lions.
Forte's back in at right guard.
Good to see.
Shaking off that ankle sprain.
They show blitz from the left-hand side.
Eckert again off right tackle.
And he will gain about 2 on the play.
Gets it to the 34.
Second down and 9. 8 or 9. 8:10 left to go here in the first half. 14-3, Sacred Heart with the lead. Sacred Heart strikes on 2 touchdowns by their quarterback, just running through some tackles. One being a 10-yard and the other one being from midfield right at 50. Comfort, the one in the backfield, to the right, to the left. Drops back to pass. Rolls out of the pocket. He's going to run with it. And nice job by Colby Berry to pick up a block there. And Comfort gets to about the 40-yard line, 39, gain of about 7 on the play.
Brings up a 3rd and 4 from the 38 of Minneapolis.
3rd and 3, long 3, 4 as you said. Coming from the lines, Matt Had. A little miscommunication there. They will go to Eckert, and he's not going to have anything.
He's getting more than I thought he was, but not going to be a first down.
No. And that'll bring up 4th down.
To the 41 almost of Minneapolis, so about a 3-yard gain.
The stop made by the middle of
Be a punt.
As good snap. Nice punt right there. And Jeremiah Friend does a nice job of being the gunner on the right-hand side. Takes him down at about the 22-yard line. No gain on the return. A nice 40-yard punt by Alex Schoxel.
So here at the 6:58 mark of the second quarter, Knights up 14-3. They take over on their 23.
Back to an I formation for Sacred Heart. One receiver to the right, one to the left. With now under center. Drops back to pass.
His arm was hit.
Oh, yes! Oh, that was almost there. Nice job by Garrett Lott. It got tipped, and he almost came up with a spectacular interception, Dale. Nice job by Garrett Lott. Nice job by the Minneapolis line.
His arm was hit by someone just as he was throwing. It caused that ball to be short and wobble tremendously.
That was awfully close. 2nd and 10 for Sacred Heart. This time they will hand off to Dietrich, and he's tipped up by number 77, Connor Nace. Trips him up.
Nace got under the blocker and reached out there and tripped him. Which can be a very effective tackle.
Loss of 3 on the play. Brings up a 3rd down and 13.
Sacred Heart 20.
This is when they got to stop him right here, Dale. Not let him get the pass the outside, as they will send 2 of the receivers to the left.
And they've
tight end.
They've got a slot at the right also.
Drops back to pass. Yep, there's the tackle right there. Nice job by Minneapolis. They get the sack.
Big Nace wrapped him up.
Nice job by Connor Nace.
It's at the 20. No gain.
And they will punt. With now at his own 5-yard line to punt. Good snap. And they come after it. And takes a Sacred Heart bounce.
Ooh, what a bounce. He gets some English on that ball, I'm telling you. It hit at, what, the 47 or so? And got
That is a heck of
another
a punt.
12, 13 yards down to the Minneapolis 33.
46-yard punt because of about a 14-yard roll.
So here at the 5:36 mark, Minneapolis takes over on their 33-yard line.
2-yard line. 5 minutes, 36 seconds left in his.
Make that the 32.
As they will come back up to the line of scrimmage right here.
Briggs to the right, Macy to the left.
2 in the backfield for comfort. And he'll hand it off. Oh, nice run right there. He breaks the tackle. Still on his feet. Garrett Lott.
Is that Lott or
gets
Fleming?
Garrett Lott.
Big run.
Big
by
run
Lott
right
over
there.
The left side.
Gets a nice, 28-yard return, 28-yard run there by Garrett Lott.
Into night territory to the 42.
Nice run by Garrett Lott. That actually gives him a 26-yard run on that. First and 10 for the Lions. One to the right, one to the left. They will hand it off to Lott again. Lott breaks another tackle to the outside. He's still on his feet, cuts back in. Another first down for Garrett Lott and the Minneapolis Lions.
Off the same spot, left tackle. Who's playing left tackle over there? Nace is the guard.
A 20-yard run right there. So Garrett Lott with 2 big runs right there.
Down
Dale.
to the 21 of Sacred Heart. That wasn't ramble. That was pure flash.
He will take a breather, and Fleming will come in the backfield with Eckert.
Oh, the ball's on the ground. Sacred Heart has it.
And we will have our first turnover of the night with the fumble as we got deep into their territory.
So the Knights take over at their 22. 4:54 to go here in the half.
Minneapolis had a nice drive going there, Dale. Sacred Heart will take over after the turnover.
They tried up the middle.
Tell you, they are a hard bunch of runners right there as they keep fighting right there. As their fullback, 33.
Almost the 24. Lott with the tackle. 3rd and 8 coming up.
14-3 here. 4:23 left here in the first half. I formation for With now. Drops back to pass.
And he's going to go down.
Nice job by the Lions. Could not see Garrett Lott in there, but also number 23, that is Tyler Gerard in there. That kind of forced him to the inside. And the sack right there by the Lions.
20-yard line.
Loss of 5 on the play. Bring up a 3rd down and 13. Chavez as well as number 12. Richards comes out to the left. Richards, tight end, goes inside. Now 2 out to the right-hand side. Shotgun formation. For some pressure here. They throw it up quickly. There's a receiver down there, but he'll throw it out of bounds. Incomplete.
Shadowed very closely by Luke Eckert. Now the height mismatch there between that receiver and Eckert, but Eckert was able to keep him well pinned to the sideline, and the ball was way over his head and out of bounds anyway. So 2nd punt in a row for the Knights. It's been punt, touchdown so far, so we get 2. Oh, that was close.
This one takes a Minneapolis bounce. So Minneapolis will have it at about the Sacred Heart 48. So still a pretty good punt, though.
Mm-hmm. So Sacred Heart
28-yard punt.
48-yard line. Is that where it's going to be? Yeah.
Yep. Sacred Heart. The Sacred Heart 48.
With 3:19 remaining, plenty of time for the Lions to do something here and try to get something else on the scoreboard.
First and 10 coming here for the Lions. 3:19 in Sacred Heart territory. Eckert and Briggs out to the right-hand side. One receiver out to the left, tight end on the left-hand side. Cross back to pass. Has to step up in the pocket. He'll run with it. He's going to have running room to the first down. Nice job by Matt Comfort as he gets the first down.
They know he's nursing a knee, so they aren't looking for him to run, and he's taking advantage of it.
Yep. And he's wise. He's not trying to cut with it.
Yep.
He's just
getting out of bounds.
But he does get enough for the first down as Minneapolis picks up their 5th first down of the night. You know, we've had some nice ball movement tonight, Dale.
Yep,
just have not been able to get it across into the end zone. One to the right, one to the left, 2 in the backfield with Comfort. This time he'll hand it off to Eckert. Eckert will be hit at the line of scrimmage.
Actually, he gets a couple of yards. He's up to the 35.
Gain of about 3 on the play. You're right, Dale. Bring up a second down on
second
long 8.
The 35. .245 to go in the half. Lions on the move.
Friend out to the left-hand side. Briggs out to the right. And Garrett Lott goes through, still on his feet, still going. Nice job, Garrett Lott. Wow. Garrett Lott
he's running like a man.
Hole
he's running like a man possessed right now. Excuse me for butting in there.
Nice job by Garrett Lott. Gets it all the way down to about the 14-yard line. A gain of 30. Wow.
He's had 3 successive runs, not on this same drive, that have really hurt the Knights badly.
I'm sorry, a gain of 20. I apologize. Still a nice run.
In the red zone. Back. Oh, got the lot again.
And he will gain about 2 on the play.
At the 12-yard line. 1:50 to go here in the half. The Lions need to get it across the goal line here.
Second and 8 now for Minneapolis. 1 minute 40 seconds on the clock.
As they come back, shotgun formation. 1 to the right, 1 to the left. 2 in the backfield with Comfort. They'll hand it off to Eckert. And Eckert gets it down to the 10-yard line. Gain of 1 on the play.
Just inside the 10-yard line, and Minneapolis will take
timeout
with 1:18 remaining in the half, trailing the visiting Sacred Heart Knights 14-3. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
With more than 5 decades in the central Kansas area, Bennett Buick GMC has long established its reputation as a leader in the professional sales and service of new and pre-owned vehicles. For more information on a new or pre-owned vehicle, go to BennettBuickGMC.com. The mission at Kansas Wesleyan University is to promote and integrate academic excellence, spiritual development, personal well-being, and social responsibility. With a multitude of major programs, we'll help you reach your potential and achieve your goals.
In as
Well,
little
Scott,
as 9 months.
Was your daughter one of those little junior cheerleaders out there many years ago?
Yes, she was.
Yes, she's grown up into a big line receiver or cheerleader.
She has. A freshman this year, doing a nice job. Enjoying watching her. One receiver to the right, 1 to the left. Come from under center, 3rd down and a 7 or 6. And They give it to Eckert. Eckert, oh, nice job, Luke Eckert. He's going to get in for the touchdown. Nice job, Luke Eckert on I thought a broken play for a second, and he gets the 10-yard touchdown run. Nice job, Luke Eckert. I thought they had him buried in the backfield, Dale.
Looked like they might catch him or trip him up, but he got away from it. At the 1:11 mark. And we're going to take time out to talk about whether we're going to go for two or kick the PAT, I guess. With that, we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. You're listening to Eagle Communications Channel 20 and SalinaPost.com.
You could be on your way to a better job future with Salina Area Technical College. Learn skills in computer-aided drafting, construction technology, or electronic engineering. Schedule a campus visit today by logging on to salinatech.edu.
The Scott Osherman Agency, your American family insurance agent, is dedicated to giving you the best insurance possible for your car, home, life, health, retirement, or farm and ranch insurance. Scott is there to help. The Scott Osherman Agency, your American family insurance agent. He's there when you need him. Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA News Talk and 99 KG Country. Proud to sponsor the Lion Sports coverage on SalinaPost.com. Also listen to Lion Sports on your local Eagle Cable Channel 20.
Welcome back, as Minneapolis looks like they're going to go for the two-point conversion here as we get it 14-9 here.
That'll put us within 3 if we can make it. It's a good move, I think.
Comfort won the backfield, and that's Lott to the right, to the left.
Except if we jump offside, now we'll go for an extra point by the
Jeremiah Friend jumps, and now we will, I'm assuming now we'll kick it. So
yes. A little antsy in the pantsy there.
And Jacques will get ready to kick the point after attempt as they back him up. Little ball's down, kick is up, and it is good. Nice job by Eric Yoxel as he drills it.
14-10 is the score. With the touchdown by Eckert, the extra point by Eric Yoxel. 1:11 remaining.
14-10 here, a minute 11 left to go here in the first half. Minneapolis does a nice job of getting on the board right there, Dale.
That was a much-needed touchdown, and they delivered finally.
Minute 11 left in the first half. Minneapolis now, the defense is going to have to step it up another notch and work hard to shut them down on the defensive side. Minneapolis still trying to get ready to kick here. Alex Yoxel will do the honors of kicking. Alex does the long kicking. He's got the strong, long leg, hard leg, and Eric does the field goals and the PATs, and Alex does the punting as well. So nice to see that the brothers work together with the kicking duties. Back deep will be 2 for Sacred Heart as we get ready to go. Minneapolis will try to stop him here with a minute 11 left in the first half. And it will, it's going to be bobbled, but then picked right up, and he gets hit right at about the 30-yard line. Nice little return of about 15 for Sacred Heart.
42, the returner again for the Knights. He's returned all the punts and the kickoffs, I think. So at 1:05 to go here in the half. The Knights leading, take over on their 30.
Minneapolis will try to stop him here with just over a minute left here in the first half. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun formation as they look to air it out. Drops back, he'll keep it himself, goes up the middle. Oh, nice job by Minneapolis to be able to flush him inside, and they do
Forte and Klein in on the tackle.
Three-yard run by Wuthnow. Klein and Forte in on the tackle for the Lions.
Clock is running at 35 seconds to go. Knights are in no hurry to try to air anything out here.
Kind of surprising me a little bit.
Timeout.
They will take a timeout. So Sacred Heart takes the timeout with 30 seconds left in the half. We will go ahead and take a quick one with them. You're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 20, Minneapolis.
The Knights are up 14-10.
Welcome back to Minneapolis, Kansas. Dale Leach, Scott Osherman here. As 29 seconds left in the half, Minneapolis trying to stop Sacred Heart. As Sacred Heart has the 14-10 lead here, as they will spread it out a little bit. Two receivers to the right with a tight end and one receiver to the left, shotgun formation. And he'll drop back to pass. There's some pressure coming. They throw it across the middle and overthrows him, incomplete. Nice coverage by the Minneapolis Lions as they try to throw it over the top.
It's going to be a 3rd and 7 from the Knight 33. Clock stops, 23 seconds remaining in this half.
As the Lions will come up to the line of scrimmage here on the defensive side, they have Sacred Heart has one receiver out the right, one to the left. Shotgun formation once again for Wuthnow. And one in the backfield. And he keeps it himself, and he goes up the middle, and nice job by Minneapolis. Colin Briggs trips him up. He will have the first down as he gains about 8 on the play.
To the 43 of Sacred Heart. Clock's running at 15 seconds remaining, and now Sacred Heart takes a timeout.
So Sacred Heart will take their last timeout, I believe.
I believe so.
And we will go ahead and take one with them. 16 seconds left, 14-10. Sacred Heart with the lead. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
Delphus Co-op will always be there to give you the most up-to-date information on the right type of seed to use, weather conditions, market information, all at your fingertips. All you have to do is go to delphuscoop.com. They'll keep you informed on how to make your farm as efficient and successful as possible.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of the Lions games on SalinaPost.com. Join them as they encourage student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions, we're with you all the way.
Welcome back to Minneapolis. Dale Leach, Scott Osherman here. 16 seconds left in the first half, Dale. And Minneapolis will try to shut them down here. Sacred Heart not just taking a knee and trying to go in with the lead. They want to try to put something on the board.
They'd like to get some points back, yep. Look for Wuthnow's gun to go off again here.
Yep. They will put a safety back. Drops back to pass. Has some pressure coming by Colby Berry. And it's caught and be taken down. They won't have any time to call another timeout, so
they get to the 42 of Minneapolis.
And the clock does stop to set the change. So.
And he downs the ball.
So
it'll be 2nd and 10 coming up with 3 seconds remaining here in this half from the Minneapolis 42.
So ball on the Minneapolis 42-yard line. 3 ticks left.
Will they run it or throw it? I
they'll
mean,
throw
with
it.
no run it, I mean, he's been their king on running so far.
He has, but I
touchdowns.
think they'll try to air it out, Dale.
He's in the shotgun.
As to the left, to the right, drops back, pass.
Yeah.
Oh,
gets out of
no!
it.
Still on his feet, still going, and he's finally going to be tackled. I'll tell you, Withnow is a hard runner,
Yes,
Dale.
he is.
My goodness. He will get about 12 yards on the carry before he's taken out of bounds.
2 different times he had 2 Lions on him. He got out of it, and he gets down to the 29-yard line before he's taken down by a host of tacklers. And the half will end with the Knights leading 14-10. And we're going to have a special presentation here out here on the.
So we'll go ahead and keep it here as the cheerleaders and the had a cheer clinic today.
This field.
As they range from I heard pre-K to 6th grade. So
Yeah, I'd say there's some pre-K out there.
Yep, there are. There are. And apparently the band doesn't know that. So. Still trying to get the band to stop, and we'll find out here in just a second. Is just a little communication as they're trying to get them lined up to go. As the cheerleaders did their clinic this morning, Dale, they
there was no school today.
There was no school today,
yeah.
So they had a cheer clinic today at the high school. And now they will perform for us at the half. While they're trying to get things lined up, we'll just go ahead and talk a little football here. But pretty good first half of football. I would like to see the score the other way. But nice job by Minneapolis. 14-10, so at the half. And we will have the
I guess that's a Lion.
Yeah. They actually had not only a cheer clinic for the girls, but they also had a mascot training. So.
Oh, I see.
So they're sweeping things away, the Lions are. Young Lions out there cheering. Nice job by the young male mascots for the Lions. And now the ladies will perform. With
Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment tonight, we present the Spirit Squad and the Mini Cheer Clinic participants.
cheer squad as well as the mini cheers.
It's been a long day learning and preparing.
Senior Cameron Nelson.
Junior captain Kendra Gonzalez.
Junior captain
Junior co-captain Sheena Brubaker.
Junior co-captain Sheena Brubaker.
Junior officer Courtney Thornton.
Courtney Thornton.
Junior Brianna Torres.
Junior Brianna Torres.
Junior Trisha Kaiser.
Junior Trisha Kaiser.
Freshman Mariah Osherman.
Freshman Mariah Osherman.
Also a freshman Morgan Kelly.
Freshman Morgan Kelly.
And freshman Katie Skinner.
And freshman Katie Skinner. They left off one of the guys.
Mm-hmm.
The routines are all choreographed by Bridget Crossan.
One of the guys they left off, I'll have to go back and see if I can figure out who that is.
By Sonia Gonzalez, Jen Gonzalez,
Doesn't get any love.
Let's see.
here now are
Adam Garbin
Adam
is
Garvin.
the one they left off. So high basket toss there, I think is what it's called. Itty bitties come out there in the middle now. I think Mariah said there was 12. That's probably about right, 12 itty bitties.
And that's just beyond the Munchkin stage.
Yeah.
Some cartwheels.
Nice job by the girls doing cartwheels out there. Nice job by the Spirit Squad and the Young Cheer Clinic girls and boys from Minneapolis as they put on a performance at the halftime for the Lions.
With that, we'll take a break, get some stats figured up, and be right back after a word from our sponsors. Welcome back to Lion Country Stadium as we're getting down towards the 3-minute rewind of the clock here as we get ready to go to the second half. Here's some rough unofficial stats for both squads on the first half. The Lions had 101 yards of rushing on 22 rushing attempts, 0 for 4 on passing. The Knights had 72 yards on 18 attempts. They had some good gains, but they had some losses also. And in passing, they were 4 of 10 for 70 yards. Scoring in the first half, Sacred Heart, a 9-yard run by Withnow, the quarterback. PAT kick by Bonilla. And that was with 6:35 remaining in the first quarter. In the second quarter, Minneapolis scored on a field goal of 27 yards by Eric Yoxel at the 11:09 mark of the second quarter. And that was after, if I remember correctly, a Knight miscue that gave us real good field position. The Knight's second touchdown run was a 50-yarder by Wuthnow. And Bonilla had the kick, and that came at 9:37 remaining in the second quarter. Minneapolis got their lone touchdown of the half. Luke Eckert with the carry, 10-yarder at the 1:11 mark. And Eric Yoxel with the PAT kick that was good after we were going to go for 2 to try to draw within 3 points, and had a offside call which moved us back 5 yards. So we did need to take the extra point kick attempt at that point. So we will get ready to roll here in the second half with the Lions trailing the Sacred Heart Knights 14-10. And the Lions should receive to start the third quarter. Since they declined in the first half and kicked off to Sacred Heart. This is Dale Leach and Scott Osherman here on Eagle Communications Channel 20 and SalinaPost.com, your source for MHS Lions sports. And I'm not sure if we're going to have the captains come out. Forgotten my procedures here. No. No need for the captains. Two teams are sidelined or huddled together on their own respective sidelines. Now they're coming out on the field. Minneapolis will receive and defend the south goal to the right on your television screen. Bonilla for Sacred Heart will kick off from the north end of the field. There is no breeze at this point, no wind to be considered in this half whatsoever. There was a little breeze out of the south to start the game. Here comes the kick by Bonilla. That's a boomer. It'll be taken by Briggs at about the 8-yard line. He gets through the center and met solidly, but he's still going. Bounced off the tackle. He gets to the 30-yard line. That was about a 22-yard return for Colin Briggs. They returned that with authority. So at the 11:52 mark here of the third quarter, the Lions will start out at their 30. Sorry to steal that pin.
That's okay.
And there's a flag on the field.
Of course. It's going to be our first one of the night.
It's going to move the Lions back. 10-yard, must have been a spot foul because we were on the 30 and it's now at the 18. So it must have been a holding call. I didn't see the indication. Took me long enough to see that there was a flag on the field. So first and 10 from the Lion 18. One receiver wide each side, two backs behind Comfort. And Lott with the carry. He's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage as he runs to the left side and is horse collared. Well, I'd say he got a yard there to the Minneapolis 19. I think the Knights got the word at halftime, look out for number 38.
Yeah, I think you're right, Dale.
Second and 9 coming up. Wide receivers to either side, two backs.
This time they'll go to
off the
Eckert.
left side. He started the cut up the inside and then thought better of it and tried to bounce out again. But still gets a 3-yard gain. 4-yard gain, actually. It was at the 19s. It's Minneapolis 23 now. Yep, 3rd and 5 for the Lions.
Sorry about that, Dale. Getting my papers around here.
It's all right.
As they come back to third.
Trips to the right, friend to the left. Flop the tailback.
Comfort.
Fumbled.
Fumbles
He picks
it,
it
but
up.
picks it back up. Steps up in the pocket, and he will be sacked for a loss of about 1 on the play.
He's down at the 21, so make that a 2-yard loss. So the Lions will punt on their first possession.
Alex Yoxel in to punt here.
It's a quick snap.
And a penalty flag.
Must have been offsides maybe. 42, the returner. Quite a block
Friend
there.
gets just leveled and still on his feet.
42 is a bowling ball, I'm telling you.
That was a heck of a crackback block. There's a penalty flag. Legal procedure on Minneapolis.
I would think that they would
decline it.
Decline with that return that they had. It's in line territory at the 46. It is declined. So they will take over in good field position at the 9:51 mark at the Minneapolis 46.
Tell you, they've done well on their kick and punt returns. Not big, but
getting good effective return yardage on each one. As you say, no big breaks, but
Sacred Heart comes
help their
back.
field position.
I formation. They hand it off to
Diedrich, and he's bust through.
And he goes right up the middle, and he's gone. Son of a gun, Dale.
Give him a crack, he'll turn on the speed. That's exactly what he did. 46-yard touchdown to open their first possession of the half.
You know, Dale, we've just given up 2 big plays today, and one has been 50 and one's been 46. And right like that, Sacred Heart strikes on their first play of the second half. Diedrich.
Legal procedure, maybe?
Kick was good, but I think they had movement.
If they move it back 5 yards, it won't really make that much difference to the place kicker of that ability. If the line does their job, then they get a good snap still.
I'll tell you, just like that, Dale. 46-yard touchdown run at the 9:41 mark.
You saw him flash his speed there.
Yeah, you did.
And it was up the center.
Yep. Back and back 5 yards. And he still gets it through. I'll tell you, he's got a good leg on him.
Yes, he does. Well, as we indicated in the stats before the game started, the kicking game's kind of a wash. And that's been the case so far, but they've had a much more effective running game than Minneapolis. Makes the score 21-10 at the 9:41 mark. The Knights ahead of the Lions. We'll take a break and hear a word from our sponsors here on Eagle Communications Channel 20 and SalinaPost.com. Scott Osherman and Dale Leach.
Delphus Co-op will always be there to give you the most up-to-date information on the right type of seed to use, weather conditions, market information, all at your fingertips. All you have to do is go to DelphusCoop.com. They'll keep you informed on how to make your farm as efficient and successful as possible.
Welcome back to Lion Country Stadium. Eckert and Briggs back to receive for the Lions. The kickoff attempt from Tony Bonilla of the Knights.
As Minneapolis will try to do something on their second possession of the second half.
Briggs bobbles it, picks it up. Gets up the sideline. There's a blocker foul.
Penalty. Gosh, darn
Probably.
it, Dale. It's the third penalty for us in a very clean first half of football.
I'm assuming it's on us. It's at the 19-yard line. Flag. And they're going to go our direction with the mark-off. Moves it to the 9-yard line. So we started at the 18 on the last drive, and at the 9:33 mark, we'll start at our 9.
Lions will come back up here, see what they can do here on their third possession. One to the right, one to the left for comfort. Two in the backfield. And it goes to Eckert on the outside, and Luke, well, rumble forward for about 5 yards.
Good gain for Luke over the right side. Up to just over the 15, so about a 6-yard gain. Makes a 2nd and a long 4 for the Lions.
Coming up here, looks like Lott and Eckert in an I formation this time. Friend to the left, to the right. They show blitz. They would go right up the middle to Garrett Lott. Garrett run right through him. Nice job, Garrett Lott. That's a nice run, nice hole. As he gets a 25-yard run right there by Garrett Lott. Garrett is running hard tonight, Dale.
Yes, he is. Just inside the 40-yard line.
How many yards rushing do we have the first half?
I put down unofficially 101 yards. They had a lot of losses, even though they had some good runs at 72. If I interpreted your hieroglyphics correctly.
Yeah. First down for the Lions here. Trips to the right-hand side, one to the left. This time they will go.
Lott again.
Garrett has been their workhorse tonight, followed up by another nice night for Luke Eckert running the ball. So
the two
kind
senior
of two-headed monsters.
A bruiser and a
slasher.
A slasher, yeah. Both fleet of foot.
Both of them pretty fast.
Second and 5. There's that third. Eckert with the carry.
Eckert gets back to the line of scrimmage. No carry, no gain on the play.
Man, got a yard. He's right at there. No, he's moving it back now.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 6 coming up.
He'll come back up here as they will send Macy, Eckert, and Briggs to the right-hand side. One in the backfield on 3rd and 5. And Lott's going to lose yardage on that one.
That was, they were in on that from the very get-go. Moves it back to the 41 of Minneapolis, 3-yard loss.
6:49 left in the third quarter, 21-10.
Have an equipment timeout here.
So
referee's working on a helmet. Getting it re-snapped, I guess.
Good snap. They're coming at him.
Running into the kicker. Yep, there's the penalty.
Nice job. There we go.
The ball is going way back, and they're going to let it roll because they know that is going to be a penalty.
Yeah. Personal foul, even.
Oh, wow.
Personal foul variety if they called it.
If I first down.
Read that right. So nice job, Alex Yoxel.
We'll take that.
So that will give them a first down. A nice break right there. They sent the house at them.
And that's going to move the ball into Knight territory to the 44.
We have a pair of eyeglasses that were just turned in up here in the broadcast booth.
From the Minneapolis 41 to the Knight 44. New life for the Lions after that personal foul.
One to the right, one to the left. They fake to Garrett Lott, give it to Luke Eckert, and they read that nicely.
Little crossbuck action there. Fake the Lott to the right, and off to Eckert to the left, but he gets a 3-yard gain. To the 42.
This time Briggs will go out to the right-hand side, Friend to the left. They'll have two in the backfield with Comfort, tight end on the right-hand side. They give it to Garrett Lott. Garrett, nice breakout. They're just carrying people with him. Garrett Lott having a tremendous night running the ball tonight as he gets it down to the 26-yard line. That is a gain of about 14 on the play. Nice job by Garrett Lott.
26, 27 of Sacred Heart. Did you see the shifting of his feet there? He was in the hole and juked to the left.
Then he carried some players with him. Nice job by the senior Garrett Lott.
Got a good surge going and powered his way forward. I form. Oh, there they go to two sets to either side.
They show blitz here.
Lott, the carrier.
Oh, it goes right up the right-hand side, and he will lumber forward to about the 19-yard line. It'll be a gain of about 7 on the play. Nice job once again.
Gets the ball in the red zone to the Sacred Heart 19.
Second down and 2 coming up here. 4:47 Minneapolis trying to get on the board here. Trailing 21-10. They give it to Lott again. And Garrett. Oh, it's fumbled, but Colin Briggs picks it up, and he's going to get the first down. So on a broken play after Colin Briggs picks it up after the fumble, he gets it all the way down. Yeah, wow. Gets it down to about the 8-yard line. I don't know how I'm going to put
for
that
the Lions there.
How I'm going to put that one in. I'm going to give Colin Briggs the run there.
Yeah,
so.
it would be just like a hook and ladder almost. And the guy that ends up with the ball and advancing it is the ball carrier.
Colin Briggs. So ball on the Minneapolis 9-yard line now.
First and goal.
Sacred Heart 9-yard line, sorry. Colin Briggs in the right spot there.
11th play of the drive.
They would give it to Luke Eckert, and Luke will get up to about the 5-yard line. Nice job by the Lions. Minneapolis interior line did a nice job.
Gave it to our power ball carrier there.
We'll bring up a second and goal from about the 5-yard line.
Yep, it's right on the 5. 12th play of the drive coming up.
One to the right, one to the left. They will give it to Luke Eckert again. Nothing doing right there.
Same play, and they sniffed that out.
Yeah, they did. Third and goal. He loses a couple yards on the play.
The ball is on
the 7?
The 6, the scoreboard says.
6, okay.
Third goal from the 6.
One to the right, one to the left. Comfort in the backfield. They give it to Lott, and he's not going to get anywhere. Gosh.
He gets maybe a yard. And we have a official timeout. There's a Sacred Heart Knight, a lineman on the ground. Where did they mark the ball? I just can't see well enough to see where those line markings down there. It's far away. Clock still says it's 6.
I think it's sitting on about the 5-yard line.
I'm thinking it
must
be. I'm pretty sure he had a gain there. So the 14th play of the drive, we're at 4th and goal from the 5-yard line. And everyone is out taking a look at the Sacred Heart Knight, who is on his back at about the 5-yard line. With that, we'll take a break and be right back.
Medics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy, downtown Minneapolis.
CNR Plating and his crew would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. CNR Plating is a Minneapolis Lions sport backer and wants to wish the Lions a great season.
Welcome back. Kick is up, and it will go to Eckert. And Eckert takes it up the gut, and he will take it up to about the 27-yard line.
The 6:18 marks where the Lions start the drive from their 18.
No, 29.
29, yeah, excuse me.
As we get ready to come back here, Minneapolis will send 2 receivers out to the left, 2 in the backfield.
Comfort passing. Friend. Oh, in and out of the hands. Oh, there's a flag? No.
Yeah, there's his flag. There is a flag. Not sure what it is, but there's another flag.
Unnecessary roughness, maybe?
No. Come to the area, probably a defensive holding. We'll see for sure.
Oh, it's on the Lions. Offsetting? No.
Not sure what the penalty is.
Well, it's an offensive pass interference.
Yeah, but
Friend was the only one out there.
yeah.
Moves the ball to the 13 of Minneapolis.
6:11 left in the ball game, 28-16. Now they'll have to spread it out a little bit with 2. Comfort drops back to pass, has some pressure coming, steps up in the pocket. He's going to be sacked on 2nd down. So is that's a loss of down as well, Dale, on the offensive pass interference?
No, it's 3rd down now.
Is that? I thought that was just our second play. Our
That
first,
wa- that-
no, our first play.
That was our, no.
We had a penalty.
Well, yeah,
on
it
the
must
first
have been
one.
lost it down. You're right.
So 3rd and 10.
Must have been lost it down, yeah. 3rd and 10 from the 14. And
Delay game.
wow, too much time. Things are falling apart for the Lions here. We'll go
Yeah,
back
it
to our
is.
9. Third and a long way from our 9. 30 yards or more.
2 to the left, 2 to the right. Empty backfield for Comfort. Had Kelly out there going on
Way
a
over his head.
screen, but just overthrew him.
Now we're going to need an excellent punt by Alex Schoxel.
I think Matt Comfort did have it. He had his first one. I was wrong. Matt Comfort got sacked on the first play, so that's.
Fumbled through the hands.
Fumbled through his hands.
He falls on it.
Will fall
in
on it.
nice
Nice
territory.
job. Nice job by Alex Schoxel. Great punt right there.
At the 47 of Sacred Heart is where this drive will begin. Their second drive of the quarter. The 5:13 mark.
So the Lions have got to force a turnover right here, Dale. Get a sack. They've got to do something.
Down by 12 points.
One to the right, one to the left, I formation for Wolf now. Minneapolis defense try to figure out a way to.
42 gets it. Again, the Knights are probably going to try to eat the clock if they can. Gets it to the 49, 2-yard gain.
Connor Nason on the tackle. Steve was busy there. Who was the ball carrier?
42. Official timeout for something or other.
Yeah, one of our players. A helmet issue. And
taken care of now.
Connor Nace had the helmet issues.
Second and 8 coming up.
I formation. And they hand it off to Dietrich, and nice job by Minneapolis.
I don't think that's Dietrich. Gets into Lions territory.
Oh, it wasn't?
42 again.
You're right. Good call, Dale.
To the Minneapolis 49. 2-yard gain. 3rd and 7 coming up for the Knights. 4 minutes and counting here left in this game.
28-16. 3rd and 6. I formation. Just inside Minneapolis territory. Fakes the pass. And does he get him that time? No, he gets out of it and still gets a pass off. Oh, my goodness.
He's in the grasp. Should have been called in the grasp. Whoever it was that had him by the shirt, was spinning him around. Justin Klein had him. And we have a player down.
With now does an amazing job of getting out of there and still gets the pass off. Incomplete, though.
He's a big kid to bring down. He's a 175-pound quarterback.
Yeah.
5'10".
10.
Got some power to him. Some muscle. There's Lott.
Garrett Lott. Yep. Garrett Lott gets up and he will come off
the field for at least a play.
Time.
Just had the breath knocked out of him or something. So it's 4th and 7 for the Knights from Minneapolis 49.
They will go ahead and punt here. Colin brings back. Good snap.
Eckert was close again. Oh, quite a bounce. Goes to about the 9-yard line.
Yeah, about the 10. So good punt there. So 40-yard punt. So Minneapolis 1st and 10 with 3:30 left. Will have to go 90 yards to put a score on the board, trailing by 12 here, 28-16.
The Knights have had 2 breakaway runs and a couple good pass receptions. The Lions had some good runs, but no breakaway runs. That's been the difference in the game.
Yeah, that's been the difference in the game. They've had Sacred Heart's had the big plays, and we've had some 20, 30-yard carries, but no big breakaway touchdown runs. Could use a 90-yard one right here. Broken play.
Comfort's get taken down in the backfield.
Comfort, the ball carrier, is taken down.
Loss of 2 on the play, on the broken play.
Yeah. 2nd and 12.
What now with a
Clock is running down to 3 minutes.
To the left for the Lions. Cross back pass.
There's it out. Broken up.
By Withnow.
Withnow got in front of Eckert. Again, Withnow, a much taller player. Established great defensive position. Ball looked like it was on target, Scott.
Yeah, just a little short, maybe.
3rd and 12 coming up.
As they will send 2 to the left and 2 to the right. 1 in the backfield with Comfort here on 3rd and 12. They send some pressure. He's flushed out of the pocket.
Rolling left. Gets out of bounds,
step out of bounds.
Short of the first down. But a good gain.
Yeah, only about 6 yards on the play. That's going to probably force us to punt.
That
gain of about
ball
5.
to the 15, where we'll punt.
after the run by Comfort will bring up a 4th and 7 for Minneapolis.
And a safety.
Over the head of the punter, I guess. I was looking at the piece
it
of paper.
was. Snap was over his head, and it goes through the end zone, so that's a safety. So.
Well, we've had the Knights had a snapping miscue that did not result in the safety. The Lions did. And unfortunately, we have to kick off still. Makes it 30 to 16 at the 2:34 mark here in the 4th quarter. Third turnover on the night for the Lions. Minneapolis, I think, on the night.
You know, Dale, coming into tonight, I thought we had a pretty good chance at this one. We just gave up too many big plays.
Well, I knew they had some skilled people.
They did.
I didn't know what they were going to have to block and, make those skilled people effective. And they've got enough.
Yep. Yes, they do. So Minneapolis now. Well, kick it, free kick
here.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
taken at the 39.
Picked up by Dietrich.
He slips and falls down inside Minneapolis territory. At the 2:29 mark. They're going to mark it.
Minneapolis territory,
48.
about the 48, yep.
And the starters stay out there for the Knights.
To the left, I formation. And they give it to fullback. He just lumbers up for a 10-yard gain, enough for a first down.
Zach Butts, the ball carrier, number 33. Tackle made by Eckert.
To the 38. Exactly 10 yards.
And Fleming. First down for the Knights.
Keeper,
Quarterback keeps it himself, and he's going to break it. Leckert's going to try to, does save it. Nice job by Luke Eckert. Saves the touchdown. As Luke Eckert saves it right there. Nice job, Luke Eckert, to trip him up and keep him from getting the touchdown.
They're saying it's on the 11. According to the spot clockers. Clock spotters. Blah, blah. First and 10 in the red zone from the Minneapolis 11. 1:30 to go.
I formation. With now, we'll hand it off to number 42.
Butts. Stover, excuse me. Fox running at 120. Got to the 9-yard line. Be nice to keep him out of the end zone here.
Well,
don't need another score tacked on it.
It'd be nice to just show some class, but
well, you don't. That's not going to happen.
It's not. So, minute left here. To the left. I formation for With now.
Three. Is that the ball?
Ball goes loose. It comes popping out. And Sacred Heart lands on it.
Ball's at the 10, so 1 yard loss. 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, 30 seconds left, and Sacred Heart will come back to line of scrimmage here. I formation, 17 seconds left.
And they're going to take a knee.
Oh, thank you very much.
Final score here tonight from Lion Country Stadium, Sacred Heart Knights 30. The Lions of Minneapolis 16. Too much of Nick Withau and Drew Diedrich for Sacred Heart against the Lions here.
30-16 is the final. We'll take a quick break. I'll get some stats, and we'll be back with some stats and some info here. Minneapolis falls short tonight, 30-16 against the Sacred Heart Knights. Welcome back to Minneapolis High School as the Sacred Heart Knights come away with a victory tonight against the Minneapolis Lions by a score of 30-16, as Minneapolis was able to they stayed with them. I thought we had a pretty good chance going into the fourth quarter, Dale, but
we were down by 6 points, five or 6 points.
We missed an opportunity here and there. They scored, and
Knights dominated the fourth quarter. They go to 4-1 on the year overall, 2-1 in the league. The Lions dropped to 3-2 overall and 2-1 in the league, so we're tied basically with them in the league play. Next week we go to Ellsworth for another league game before coming back to Minneapolis homecoming night the fall 2 weeks from now against Norton Community College. No, not college. Norton Community High School.
Norton Community High School, yeah.
Bleh.
Yeah,
my tongue has really been getting tangled tonight.
Run through some stats real quick. Minneapolis, 21 carries in the second half for 80 yards. Garrett Lott had a great night tonight rushing the ball. Luke Eckert followed with a pretty nice night as well. Sacred Heart had 16 carries for 110 yards, but 46 of those coming on one carry. And they were able to pass the ball as well when we couldn't. 3 for 5 passing for 32 yards. That's what kept their drive going on their scoring drive in the fourth quarter, was some key pass plays, and then followed with a touchdown pass at the end. Not a very clean half of football, Dale. 6 penalties for us, 5 for them, and we had some big ones in there. We probably, I'm going to say roughly 60 yards in penalties for us, and they had 5 penalties. They were mainly legal procedures and a delay of games, but still not a very clean half of football. We had Luke Eckert had a great block punt that set up our 1 touchdown there in the second half, and we had some positive things going, but Dale, we just weren't we gave up some big plays. That Withnow kid just kept working hard, we had them stopped every time.
I think a key factor for the Lions in the third quarter, 14-play drive
for Sacred Heart,
and Minneapolis
for us, and we came away with nothing.
23-yard field goal attempt we missed.
Yeah.
I'm not going to place the blame on the kicker, but it's just too bad we couldn't come up with a touchdown there, let alone the missed field goal.
Yeah,
because we ate up a lot of time. We went from our 9. That was a long drive down to their 6,
and a lot of big runs.
And we couldn't get it in.
Garrett Lott had a lot of big runs on that drive as well. Yeah, you're right. That's Garrett had runs of 14, 8, 1. Had another one that we fumbled that Colin Briggs picked it up for a 10-yard gain. So you're right. Unaffected from the passing game tonight, Dale.
Mm-hmm.
They had our number on that one. So
that's a good D-backs out there. I mean,
we
had some passes that were right on the money, and they were broken up.
We had some that just completely in and out of the hands of the receivers as well, unfortunately. Minneapolis comes up short tonight, 30-16. A very, I'd say, a pretty balanced ball game if you take away a couple big plays.
Yeah.
So
their skill players were very effective tonight.
Yeah, they've got some speed. Diedrich's fast.
I mean,
we
did some good stops against them, but that Withnow, man, is he
hard runner?
A hard runner, an effective quarterback, quite the weapon for the Knights.
But on the positive side, Garrett Lott probably had one of his best nights. Running the ball tonight.
No doubt about it. Not possibly, it is.
Tremendous night running. I don't have his total yardage, but you can talk for a second, and I can probably come up close to it. So
yeah, Garrett, I wouldn't have said before tonight that he is known for speed, and he definitely isn't a Drew Diedrich, but he didn't show just power out there tonight. He had some good speed on several of his runs that moved the ball down the field when he broke the contact that was there coming through the line of scrimmage. So very good night for Garrett Lott, and followed by some good runs by Luke Eckert, and Luke Eckert with a great punt block there.
Yeah, roughly, very unofficial, 140 yards rushing.
104?
140.
40, wow.
140.
Very good.
Very, very unofficial on that one, but he had a nice night running the ball tonight. And hard-nosed runner. And he's a tough one to pull down as well. So, yeah, it seems like every week the Minneapolis shows somebody different steps up and has a good game. Last week Luke Eckert had a great game, and Gage Mortimer had a great game. And this week Garrett Lott's been showing improvement as he went, but this week Garrett Lott had a great game as well. So,
surprise on the night really was Matt Comfort running.
Yeah, Matt was forced to do a couple runs.
He's not the running quarterback he was, and that's not the intent, but he's able to pull it down probably on at least 3 different occasions and get some good yardage.
And Alex Yoxel, when you're listening and watching this, thank you for saving a great tackle, but please be careful. So that's all I can say. Please be careful. But he had to make a tackle in midfield, or that guy would have been gone as well. Nice night. Eric Yoxel hits a field goal, misses a field goal. I don't know how he missed that one. He looked good
must
from
have
up
been
here.
Just wide left.
Yeah.
We needed those NFL referees that called that one field goal good on Sunday night, was it?
So, Minneapolis,
just over the hash, just over the pole.
They come up short tonight, though, Dale. 30-16. Now, Dale, we on the road next week?
On the road to Ellsworth.
The Bearcats.
They had a nice win last week against Hayes TMP. I have no idea what Hayes TMP has, but and they were going to Beloit tonight.
Oh, man. So, we will see Beloit later on in
yes,
the year.
We will. The last regular season game of the year. So with that, we're going to sign off for the night. We appreciate you listening to MHS Sports here on Eagle Communications Channel 20 and SalinaPost.com. Thanks, as always, for having us in your home.
Good night from Minneapolis.
Scott Oshman and Dale Leach. We'll be back.